I'm the guest.
All right, we got the one and only fucking Julian, the actress Durant.
The actress.
Yes.
See, that's where we got a little problem because I speak Spanish, right? And when you say the tra at the end, it means feminine. So you're gonna say actro, or you say nothing. You say actor.
Is this
I don't
true?
want you saying actress.
Is this true?
It's true.
Hector, is this true?
Let's not get into this. I don't want to correct our guests right off the bat.
I just don't need you saying.
It's not a good look.
I'll tell you right
it's
now.
Not a good look.
I'll tell you right now. I ain't no actress. You know, I might
actor.
fuck a badass actress. A couple of them. I got them on the fucking roster.
Couple on the roster, huh?
Shit,
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
we got special guest. Well, like surprise guest.
surprise
hey, look,
guest.
if the first string is acting up,
Yeah.
I ain't hesitant to call him the second string. You know what I mean? It ain't no problem. So
All right, let's blaze up real quick.
All right, hit it.
say that in.
All right, time to get into this. Fucking hell.
I forgot I don't blaze.
Get the fuck out of here, this
I don't.
guy.
Oh, I'll try it.
Me and Julian go back like 2016, and
I was just gonna ask, you mind giving me some backstory here about
so this is like
what's going on?
right when I came out of prison. I met Julian because I took this job.
Best
at
time,
Bruce Street.
best time to meet Armand right
Dude,
after
Yeah.
prison.
the worst time. The worst
Oh,
time.
God.
The most aggressive version
Seriously.
of me was like the most retardation. I remember I just beat up some kid in the kitchen or some shit, and then I just met this kid, and then we realized like we have friends in common.
Yeah.
We're
we
like
had
in
a
the
bunch
same
of
friends group.
Persian friends in common, and I just needed some darts. So I'm like, yo, Armin, let me get some darts, right? I would just be smoking darts with Armin, and they thought I was like security at the place.
Right, right.
So guys were like, how can I get in? And I'm just like, nigga, I'm already banned.
But yo, I think working at nightlifes, it's like an inn. What do you think? It was like super easy to fuck some of the some
Yeah.
of the waitresses that like you guys were trying to fuck.
Yeah.
Like some of the kitchen staff that were making $15 an hour, they already fuck them. You know what I mean?
So for instance, between me and all the light-skinned niggas in Vancouver, Coquitlam area,
Yeah,
we
there's
already
like
fucked
there-
all of them.
There's like
What the
50 of you
fuck?
guys.
Yeah.
There's only like 50 of you cats out there.
No, we fucked them all already, right? But the certain ones I was trying to fuck, they might not try to fuck me because they might be they might be the girlfriend of my brother or like say like my cousin.
That's
And
the
they're
only
like-
exception.
Yeah, so
hold
it's
on.
like-
Tell us who your brother is.
My brother, he's cool. My brother's actually like a family man, a cool kid. He plays ball for Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, he used to play for BC and shit. But
Damn.
it was cool when he was playing for BC, you know, because he was here in our hometown, so we could all
Right,
kick it,
right.
right? Yeah, that was dope.
It's crazy because Julian, how tall are you? A good 5'10", 5'11"?
Yeah, 5'11". Like I'm almost 6,
Yeah.
and like Lamar's about 6'3". So
Shit.
it always made me feel like I'm hella tall. But then when you put me beside my brother, then I'm not that tall anymore.
Bro, I remember
Yeah.
seeing Lamar for the first time.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like I was in grade 9. I was playing senior ball. And I saw this cat. He was like 240, 6'2", 6'3" in grade 12. And I was like, who is this guy?
Big
That
fucking
nigga
boy.
was windmill dunking in grade 8, bro.
Who kidnapped some
Yeah.
kid from fucking Alabama? Like, because this guy's not from here, bro.
Yeah. Well,
It was-
it's pretty much the same thing because like our dad's family is from Oklahoma, and our mom's family is white, like from Britain.
Yeah.
And so like we are half like fucking them down south ass niggas. Like we could be related to Kevin Durant. We just don't care to look up the ancestry tree or whatever.
Yeah.
Like my grandma will be like, yeah, Kevin's our nephew or some shit. But I'm not even trying to look up the fucking
Yeah.
tree.com. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So-
the thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's the difference between black guys and Indian guys. Indian guys will live like 20 per fucking household, and they'll just like have a family car. They'll like share like 3 Beamers and shit.
They'll
and that's
share
how
like
they'll move
the
up.
same house, bro.
Yeah. But dude, even my culture, bro. I don't think like if I was related to somebody famous, I wouldn't even want like any kind of anything out of them.
Well, the problem was he was related to someone famous, but
Okay.
yeah.
Ivan, you be careful, dog. He had a
What do you
second
mean?
thought
He
there.
got me to pass him the
Yeah.
joint
Yeah.
to just pass him
Yeah.
a cigarette.
Yeah.
How many assists was that?
Yeah. So what happened?
I gotta
I'll explain that. I'll explain that.
What was that?
It was the shrooms. It comes in waves. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Shrooms. The shroom doesn't hit you like right away. It hits you in waves, and then at one low wave, he's like, yo, I'll hit that. And then the high wave hit him. He's like, yo, fuck all that shit. I'm
Yeah.
out.
He's like, I want it. Yeah, I don't want
Yeah.
it.
Remember when we were on shrooms on empty stomachs?
No way.
We
Oh,
were
bro.
out by on his balcony
Yeah.
trying to grill
Oh man.
And we're waiting for the barbecue to heat up,
Bro.
and all of a sudden my knees start shaking.
Bro,
I'm
if
like,
you hit the shrooms empty, it's just full charge.
I'm like, bro,
Dog,
I don't feel
it's
so
like,
good.
It's like you feel like you're about to puke or some
It
shit. You're
was
about
so
to
bad.
pass the fuck
It was
out.
so bad.
I'm
It
like,
was-
yo, look, I got this girl pregnant, and it felt like I was on shrooms the whole time.
What do you mean?
So, like, as soon as she was pregnant, I knew I wasn't going to have the baby. Because, like, I got her pregnant, but she was not the one for me.
Okay.
You
Oh,
know what I mean?
okay.
So I was like, I try to fight through, and for the grace of God, I'm like, yo, no, you know what? I have a baby. It's gonna be cute. It might be mixed. It might be cute. So I'm like, let me just try to have this. And then she was acting out of pocket, bro. She started getting at me all foul.
Yeah.
You know, she started hitting me up, just saying I'm not good enough to do this and that. I'm like, I just woke up, bitch. I'm good enough to fucking tell you to shut the fuck up. And then she's like, so we're not gonna have the baby. I'm like, fair enough. That's what I was thinking, right? So we didn't have that baby, but I'd be like, God damn, because I wouldn't mind having a little nigga no matter what.
Julian, how old are you now?
I'm not going to say that on camera, nigga, because I play the role, because I'm an actor, right? So
Okay.
I play the role of 19 to 29 on my script.
That's
Right.
smart.
And I'm doing auditions for all the top shows here. So I'm going to tell you what I'm about, and they fuck with it.
Yeah.
But they're not going to let me sit here and be a simp.
Okay, so you're passing for a 25 to what?
Nick,
No, 19 to 29.
19 to
29.
29 to 69.
29 to 69.
69 to 96.
You know that
Whatever the role requires, he's in.
No.
Yeah.
This relates to some old school mentalities. Like maybe our parents or some shit. They're like, man, by the time I'm 29 or 30 or some shit, I want to have a kid. You ever
Okay,
think
so-
like that?
Well, imagine to the point, it's not true, but imagine to the point a sibling was having
Let's go.
a
Let's
kid.
smoke on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're good.
A kid, do you want a dart?
It's gonna go- No, he's it. Is it?
Oh.
Come in, ashtray. Want to pull this?
Yeah.
I thought y'all both were niggas were like half black. But then he said he's Spanish and he said he's fucking Puerto Rican.
Bro,
I mean,
Puerto Rican.
When you go to the bathroom in a club or a bar,
Yeah.
when you go to the stall, there's a toilet roll. So say you were using the toilet roll for blowing your nose or going to the bathroom.
We're doing
Why the
both.
fuck does it need to be a flat surface perfectly for blow? And with the closed- you know what I mean? So
As a
There's
mechanical engineer, I can answer this question.
I can tell you this: these are not toilet paper rolls. These are Coke surfaces.
100%, that's what it's
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
So,
I've seen the drawings.
You can go around downtown
Yeah.
and you can just come with nothing on you and hit up all those rolls, and there's enough Coke on there that you could get high for the night.
So what does it feel?
I didn't do that. That would be crazy
Sure.
if I did that. But I did it. Okay, that's what I do, man. No, I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
You just out yourself.
Yeah,
right
whatever.
away.
I've been told.
All right, okay, like maybe one bump.
You got me. You got me.
Yeah.
Couple of bumps here and there. Long time ago, me and my buddy went to Brian Jessel, and this guy came with like a suitcase and 2 cats, like super sus.
When was
Yeah.
this? Like how long ago?
2017, 2018,
Oh, yeah, because they didn't police that back then.
and they fucking they're like, yeah, we're trying to buy a car cash.
A car straight cash.
Yeah.
So
bro.
what did they have? Just hundreds?
They had like 200 grand.
Yeah, they just came through
Yeah.
with a suitcase or what?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and like
Straight
the,
up.
the guy had like 2 other dudes with
yeah,
him,
yeah.
like as like bodyguards or
It's
some
just
shit.
like a fucking. Are they filming a scene or what?
Bro, I swear, I was like, yo, where's the director here?
Yeah, it's like all right, action.
Yeah,
like,
what
that's
kind of
sick,
bullshit
bro. Like,
is
yeah,
this?
I want to see that. Man, we should get that that tape from Brian Jessel and just that's scene 1 of the mob.
Bro, but
Yeah.
like you can't. I don't know. I think a lot of people I know that like have a lot of cash in the bank, they gotta like let the bank know like 3 or 4 days
I'm
in
getting
advance.
to the point where I just want to drive I just want to drive the motherfucking Prius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga that want to pull up in the Escalade. I'm so sick, nigga. Oh, da 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 da. And I'm
It gets
heated out,
old.
nigga. Weak. I pull up in that motherfucking Prius because niggas know I got paper.
Yeah.
So it ain't about out here trying to.
Look at this guy, man. Just saving the environment over here.
Yeah, man.
Like
guy wants to save the environment, man.
environmentalist,
I
philanthropist.
ain't gonna be in the Tesla because you.
Yeah,
can
yeah.
be in
Would
the
you go to
Tesla.
Africa and like work
No.
in one of those camps for like 2 weeks?
No.
Dude, he stopped you right. You said before you could finish cup. He's like, no.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, nigga. I ain't
Fuck
that kind
that.
of nigga, dog. Go to Africa. I'll be there. I wouldn't know what to do. They might just look, bro. If I go to Africa, even
Yeah.
I could ask my dad, "Yo, Africa, hey Blake. If I go to Africa, I don't even know anything.
Yeah.
I'm black, but if I go to Africa, I'm not that kind of nigga, bro.
Yeah.
There's
or like,
African ass niggas. You could ask a nigga from like Burnaby, and they'll be like, I go to Africa because I'm from Africa, but I'm not.
That's
Yeah.
what happened. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know the story of Liberia?
No, what's
That's
the story?
literally what happened. So, Liberia's nation created by African Americans that got sent to Africa.
Yeah.
Because there was a movement that's saying we should go back to our motherland. So the U.S. is like, okay, fuck it. We're going to send you guys there, create a country. And then guess what happened? Civil War.
Jesus.
Right away.
I don't know. I'd just be like, okay, put 10 black niggas in a ring versus 10 white niggas. Who's going to win? You know who's going to win, so don't even try to front, nigga.
If only.
How high are you guys right now?
No. Oh, yeah, we're ripped. Because you know what? We went to Kids Beach to a birthday party. Yo, buddy, okay, this one I know my guy's capping, right? Because every time we don't want to link up, he's like, I'm going to a birthday party. I'm like, how many birthday parties do you fucking got, dude?
Yeah.
But then this time, he's like, I went to a Christmas party. And I'm like, bro,
What?
now I know you're capping, bro.
A Christmas
Hold on.
party.
How did he even say that without like breaking
July?
character?
Because I don't
Christmas
know,
in July.
I caught him on Signal. He said it on Signal, and I'm like, Christmas? And then I saw him in person, and I was like, Christmas? And he was like, oh, yeah, all the COVIDs lined up in a row made this the Christmas. I was like, all right.
All talks like this.
Yeah, so I just dipped. I
Was
just went
that
to
guy
Kids-
high?
Yeah, no, he gave us a couple shots of tequila. What was that called?
It was
Mezcal?
like,
It was called Snow Queen.
there's some potato shit.
It was from
What the fuck?
Kangaskhan or whatever. You know the
Borat.
the
Yeah,
Borat
yeah.
guy. It was from that country. He gave us that to drink after he lied and said he's going to a Christmas
Well,
party.
here's the other thing. You said you messaged him on Signal?
On Signal,
Yo,
I
that's
was
kind
like,
of that's kind of sus right there.
no, because you know what? Otherwise, he won't even respond.
Yeah,
That's
listen,
super sus.
listen.
The guy only responds on Signal.
There's
Jesus.
every app has like a demographic
Yes.
that uses the app.
100%.
Signal is one of those apps. It's like
His
as
name-
a person,
the guy's
you're
name-
just sus. If
the-
you have
yeah.
if you have a Signal fucking number, you're like sus as it is.
The guy's name is Samuel.
Shit, just outed
Does
this
that
guy.
help? That's his on-screen name.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. He lost a lot in Cardano though.
Yo,
Probably a
what do
million.
you think of this? Do you think that this culture is healthy, like to be in the social media culture? What do you think of that?
I think this, man. I think if you want to be in the game and you want to be smart and shit, you got to be in the game, but you can't just be capping and saying, oh, I do this in the game and da-da-da, and you ain't actually doing that shit. It's like a lot of niggas come on and they're like, yo, bro, I'll tell you this about acting. I'll tell you this about rapping. I'll tell you this about this. But they don't actually know shit.
How did you get into acting?
Okay, so way back in the day, my homie that died, Juma, he brought me to extra work.
Okay.
So just like I was living out here in the Tri-Cities,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
just went to extra work with them a couple times. And I went hella, though. And I was like, there was a way that you can go from extra work and maybe getting into acting.
Right.
But then it doesn't really happen.
Pretty
you
rare.
just do extra work.
Yeah, okay.
So then I just never did it for a long time. And then when I got older, I was doing rapping and shit. And then I was like, oh, let me just try to be an actor.
Mhm.
Like, fuck all this extra work for sure. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way I'm going to do this 9 an hour and try to just, like, maybe make my shine.
Mm.
That ain't going to do it. So I'm like, how do you become an actor? So then I did that with the top acting bitch, and she told me how to do it.
Right, right.
So
So,
then
you
we
never
got-
went to school or nothing? You just like...
No, she got me the best agent.
Oh, that's
'Cause, like,
sick.
I linked up with hella agents. I linked up with like 10, 15 agents, and we just chatted. And then there was no vibes cracking. But then I went to the best agent, and I didn't have to show them no acting ability, nothing. I was just chatting with them,
Yeah.
and they were just vibing.
Mhm.
And they're like, yeah, you're on. And then, like, I've been rocking with them.
That's sick. How
Yeah.
long ago was that?
That was,
A
like,
few years ago?
5 years ago.
Nice.
And then then they said, hey, look, bro, because I did an audition, and I didn't know how to act. And they're like, bro, you need to start doing classes. So then I did classes for, like, 3 years.
Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So you are formally trained?
Yeah, we
That's
were
sick.
training in like drama academy.
Yeah, okay.
So we didn't go to like a school and register, but we were training with the high acting coaches that trained the other guys on set for the major films.
I got you.
Yeah.
You ever done like stage?
We were
stage
doing
work?
theater, we were doing
That's
Shakespeare,
crazy.
all that.
That shit's
like,
tough
mad
as
long
fuck.
Shakespeare. yeah.
Live audience, no retakes.
like 15 pages Shakespeare
Yeah.
remembering off the brain.
And there's no retakes.
Yeah, yo, in the class, if I did it, I ripped it once, and then I came back, I smoked some bud, and I did it, and he's like, why are you just worse than last time?
Do you ever think of settling down, Julian? Or how long you want to rock this for?
Okay, so at this point right now,
Just taking auditions.
I'm taking auditions for wives. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you have a
but-
preference? You got preferences? Like I like Koreans. I got reasons.
You
Yeah.
like Koreans? You fucking
I
love
love
Koreans.
I'm not. See me. I'm not a thirsty guy, and I don't just go fuck any girl or whatever. I gotta have a connection with her, like on a mentality level. So, I go live a lot of life, and I do a lot of things, and maybe I might hook up with a girl here and there or whatever, right? But I'm not out there trying to just hook up with girls. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but like, how are you gonna find this chick?
Because if the chick, I'm not looking for the chick. That's how I'm gonna find her, because I'm not looking for her. I don't want a chick. I'm chilling. I want to make sure my family and everyone's all set.
Yeah.
And the chick's going to come when she comes. You know what I mean? I had some before, but it wasn't enough for me to say, all right. It wasn't enough for me to justify for me to settle down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because settling down for me, man,
Yeah.
it's like I don't even think you can do that here.
You are settled.
you
This
were
is as
trying to-
settled down as you
Every
will
time
get.
I saw him in the bar, when I first met this guy years ago, I used to just go to the bar and shit. And I was reckless, hey? I was acting a damn fool, huh?
Dude, this guy was retarded.
I was acting a fool, like, you know. It worked out sometimes, and for the most part,
Yeah,
it worked out.
it
But
worked
was-
out 80%
It
of the
worked
time.
out 80% of the time, but the 20 that it was not working out was something you never want to see.
Catastrophic.
Yeah.
But every single time, he was trying to wife up one of the waitresses
Not surprised.
or the bartenders.
Fresh
Dude.
out of prison, Armand was a different
Yeah.
beast in so many ways.
Dude, just the fucking fucking pussy, man. The
I ain't even
feeling
gonna
of it.
I ain't even gonna say what he was saying to me. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I was going through some
He'll come
ridiculous-
up to me and be like, "Yeah, this or whatever."
Yeah,
you
sure.
already know because
Yeah,
you're his
I know.
boy. So yeah, but I ain't gonna be like, "Yeah, he said this or that exactly."
Yeah, me too, me
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I was chilling.
Yo, what do you think of this Me Too shit? Like, you think it's you think it's good or
Let's
bad?
Get into that. So, okay, so check this out. If we're gonna talk about Me Too, then think about all this shit they're trying to teach to the kids, all this shit they're trying to brainwash us with, all this stuff. I don't even gotta say what it is, but check this out. So I know what's going on in the game. So they're trying to say, all right, this Me Too. Now, if you're being a badass foul dude and you did some shit, then it's a Me Too automatically. That's been Me Too. That you don't gotta put a fucking whatever. If you're just kicking it, then you're just living life, dude. So
Yeah.
for me, it ain't really a factor. But for me, what is a factor is I want my nieces and nephews and stuff to grow up in a world where they're not told to be open to some weird shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, just be a normal ass person and live life how we were living. We were
Yeah.
fine. We weren't getting into anything foul, bro. We were kicking it.
uh,
Yeah. No,
Sometimes.
no, but I'm saying it
Sounds
wasn't.
suspect.
It wasn't no
Sometimes.
shit where they're like. It wasn't no shit where they're like, you got to do this or you're canceled.
yeah. That
Yeah.
that cancel shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'll say my part for it, man. I don't think it's. I think at a certain point of time, if you're fucked up, like karma's gonna get you. And sometimes some of these guys like fucking Cosby and shit. Like sometimes it's good, but other times it goes overboard.
See,
and
for
I
me-
think right now it's gone like way over. We've like overcorrected.
It needs to correct the other way.
Yeah. So it needs to like go back to regular shit.
Did
Right
you guys
now,
grow up watching the Cosbys?
No.
little bit here and there.
Okay, so then look,
TBS.
bro.
You watched the Cosby's?
TBS,
You're not,
son.
you're not black. What do you watch?
TBS. Come on, man.
Hey,
Classic.
Look, I was watching the Cosbys by default. I wasn't trying to watch the Cosbys, but I was watching Cosbys from when I existed to start
Yeah, of course.
until I was about like fucking like 18 or 15. It was just still on there tough.
Yeah.
Like it was like Fresh Prince. You're gonna see Cosby's, you're gonna see Fresh Prince, you're gonna see Full House. It was just on there. You're gonna see
Yeah.
Simpsons. So Cosby wasn't a thing that you would think of anything foul about. You would think, okay, Cosby's
No.
a good ass man.
Yeah,
He
you
was
think he's
Dr.
like
Cosby.
Mr. Rogers or some shit,
Dr.
man.
Huxtable. He
Yeah.
was like the fucking Phil Banks of the Huxtable show.
Bro, he was a father figure, bro.
Yeah. And then
Swear to God,
he
he
was
was a father
America's
figure.
dad.
he
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
a show. He had a show called like The Kids Say the Darndest Things. And he would put little kids on
Yeah.
his lap and tell all these
Yep.
jokes like a Santa Claus type nigga.
Yeah.
And
I
no
don't
one was
think his
thinking
I don't
anything.
think
Yeah.
his Me Too was kids. It was more
no,
like
no,
it
but
was
I'm
just
saying
chicks.
with all that in mind, I saw him as like the grandpa of like fucking
America.
Jesus,
Yeah, of
Jesus
course.
blacks. Like
Yeah.
the grandpa of Jesus sweater blacks in the States. That's a nigga that's a good man and you'd be a Dr. Huxtable.
Yeah.
You know, and I never wanted to go to doctor school.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, I did want to be Dr. Huxtable with the sweaters at an old age with money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. Why
Yeah, you feel me?
not?
Phil Banks, you know why they called him Dr. Phil? Okay, check this out. Phil Banks on the Will Smith show on the
Fresh
motherfucking
Prince?
Fresh
Yeah.
Prince of
Yeah.
Jada slapped him out.
Yeah.
So then, because if he's slapping Chris Rock, then maybe Jada told him he's gonna slap her.
Yeah, didn't they just break up right now?
Dude, they break up like every other month.
Bro,
It's
like,
not news.
Yo, is this guy the biggest cockhold in fucking mankind history or what?
Not mankind history, but public eye for sure.
Dude, he literally made himself look like a bitch.
You know what I think? I'm an actor, and I'm gonna tell you, that's not a real scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you think that was
ain't
played
no real
up?
scenario.
That was played up for press?
That was just a scene.
Mm.
Ready, set, action, and now go do the fucking things. And
It
then
looked
just-
played out.
Nigga, that ain't no real shit. Come on.
So you think it was just like to
Is that
If
what-
he would have slapped me, oh, he'd have been in a big trouble. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be sitting there.
Lamar
yo,
would
slap
come
me.
out of blindside fucking
Yeah, Lamar, he would already know not to slap us because
Yeah.
what Lamar would have did after. But I'm just joking about that. But real talk, even if I was a Chris Rock, bro, Chris Rock got mad dudes that ain't gonna let niggas slap him like that.
I don't know.
That's the reason why me and Armin have always been friends from the start, because we're like, we're gonna come and kill this shit within our own time. And we
Yeah.
saw all those fools doing their thing, and we're like, bro, we just know some other shit,
Mm.
because we're on a next level shit. Like, is that dog's? Oh, that's his dog. Fucking, because I felt some shit on my foot. I'm like, nigga, I was like, you know what?
There's a dog out here
Dog, so
somewhere.
everything's cool, man.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
'cause I'm like, y'all
He
are
uses
way
so
over
many
there.
dogs
I'm like,
out
you just
here.
gonna reach your leg that far. Yeah, I was like, man. But yo, that
Son.
dog's
He was
whatever.
having second
Yeah,
thoughts.
now we're
He
good,
used the
man.
dogs out
Holy.
here.
But yeah, man. So we knew the thing is, a lot of people doubted us. They were like saying like, oh, these guys are in their own world or whatever. But like, we just always, me and him always knew right away. I was like, all right, this is my boy. We're just rocking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's certain guys you just meet and you're just like, all right, cool, man. That's my boy. We're rocking. And then the other people are just like, kind of, now they're getting hella old, bro. And I'm still lit. Like, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Yeah, and me and him just
I'm
be
23.
rocking, bro. Like, I'm younger than him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. This nigga
The
be
game
hella,
keeps
this
moving.
nigga got hella
It
energy.
keeps moving.
Yo, we go to the club. Me and
Nothing
him will rock.
stops.
Yeah, I'll just turn around and he made out with all the bitches in that whole area.
This guy's like a
Shit,
fucking honeybee,
Yeah,
man.
but he's like, oh, I made
Fucking-
out with them. He didn't even know.
Yo, Asians surprisingly do well at clubs.
Actually,
like,
yeah.
it's their scene. Like I remember
Coming
when I was
up.
at
It's
when I was
coming up,
at
though, you know.
you know like Levels. That's a pure Asian club, bro. Levels is all Asian. It's like rich Chinese Asians from fucking Richmond.
Man, I never been in there.
Yo, Levels is humongous. It's Levels or a celeb's mansion, basically.
So
Mm.
I used
Yo, do you think Biden's actually like Biden, or
Okay,
is he just
so
like
that-
low
that-
key
that stuff
not
they
not
do-
him?
Like a lizard?
yeah, that's that stuff they do. It is what it is, and you know, I'm the kind of person that I try to just like, I don't see it and I don't do it. So like, I'll be like try to wake up in the morning and just go like play some golf and just not look at anything like that.
Oh, no news.
Well, I try to, because like, if I can keep focused on my own mind and follow my goals and, you know, do well and just turn over my money properly and make sure all my family's good, I'd rather prefer do that, because I wake up in the morning, bro, and I'll scroll through Instagram, and I might be there for hours, bro,
Yeah.
just scrolling down.
Yeah.
And that's too much information for someone to take in.
We've talked about that
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah, I find myself the same way as Julian. I find I get too stimulated. I just don't need it. And like
Yeah.
the thing I stopped doing is looking at people's stories. I don't look at it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, why am I looking at this motherfucker's life? Like, who cares? If you're trying to look
Yeah.
at like 1,000 people's lives, like, who gives a fuck what they're doing, bro? It's
It's
either
so hard
gonna
not
be,
to, huh?
bro, and it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't have a positive effect.
Well,
It's either negative,
Yeah.
okay, better, like you feel jealous of him or some shit,
Yeah.
or like it's some product. You know what I mean? Like, buy this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
It's nonsense. It's like you don't even need that shit. If you took all that time, right, and you read books,
Yeah.
man, think about how smart you'd be. All the
Yeah.
time you spent on social media,
Yeah.
just read mad books.
The thing is, humans aren't evolved to handle 1,000 lives.
No.
We're not meant to
Yeah.
like be in touch with 1,000 people.
Yeah.
We're meant to a few dozen handfuls, and that's it.
And to see all that that new shit and all that information so fast.
Yeah.
It's not natural.
No, it's not. It's
So, you know, I
very
try to stay away.
unnatural.
Yeah.
You're trying to force a lot of water down a skinny ass pipe. Fucking, Senora's trying to get out of here.
Dude, Senora's fucking.
She's baked.
She's sneezing out of here, bro. She's
I'll get her
she's
out.
fucked up.
I'm 18.
Oh, bro, you're retarded now. This is the most retarded you're gonna be, for
What is that supposed to mean?
like you're gonna
It only
make
gets
poor
better.
decisions. You're right now at this age, you know very little, but you have so much confidence. And as you age, you start knowing more, but your confidence level goes down because you understand how little you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You won't completely come into an idea of that concept until you're like into your late 20s,
I was gonna say
early
late 20s.
30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some wisdom right there.
This, in a lot of ways, is your peak, mentally speaking. Not like your intellectual peak or anything like that, but you will never be more sheltered and more aware at the same time than you are right now. Because you're at the age where you're starting to understand some real life shit, but you're also at the age where real life shit hasn't hit you yet. So you have the benefit of feeling like you have a place in the world, with the added benefit of it actually not mattering right now. But eventually it will, and that's when shit's going to start hitting you. So
I see.
what I'm trying to say is enjoy. Enjoy this time right now that you have.
Well, brother, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it good.
Tell us.
I don't think you are. I don't think.
Give him a
you
chance.
actually
Maybe he is.
know-
Maybe.
know
Alright,
what
yo.
enjoying is.
Yeah, okay, I want to know, why don't you think I'm enjoying it? Like, based off this 2-minute
Okay,
conversation.
so
why do you think I'm not enjoying it?
what kind, like, where do you live in Canada?
I live in Ontario.
Okay, what city?
I live in Toronto.
Toronto. Okay, so tonight's Saturday. Do you live at home still, or you live
Of
on
course,
your?
he's 17, bro.
He's 18.
Oh, 18, my
I'm
bad.
18, I'm at home. If you expect me to be clubbing or something right now, bro, I'm just not in the mood. I'm just tired.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying, like, what is living to your full potential mean to you can be different than what it means to me. So that's why it would be hard for me to give you an expectation of where I think you should be at 18.
No, but you just said just 30 seconds ago, it doesn't look like you're living your life at the fullest. Like,
Because you're on
How you gonna-
Omegle at 18. We're trying to do like a podcast. That's why we're on here, for like material. It's not
okay,
like
so then you just
there's
contradict your
it's
point.
a different. No, it's not, because it's a different thing. If
Because
you
you
go,
judged me for one thing, then you said, "Nah, I can't judge you because we all have different."
I think what he's
opinions."
trying
no,
to say.
I didn't say I can't judge you.
I
I
get you.
judge you directly. But what I'm saying is this: there's a difference between why we're on Omegle and why you're on Omegle. I'm not judging you. It's just like when I was 18, I wasn't trying to. I was trying to like fuck as many girls as I want and make as much money as I want. I was like super hungry. Now I don't know if that's what you're doing because I know so little, but what I'm saying is like I wasn't on Omegle and I'm not even successful at this age.
So
You know
you're
what I
saying
mean?
because I'm on Omegle at 1 a.m., I'm not living my life to the fullest.
That's
I should be
that-
Rob.
That's
going off-
pretty accurate.
That's
yeah.
basically what he's saying. Right or wrong, that is what he's saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
you understood that correctly.
It is. I don't even know how to explain how it's wrong because it is. But
Well, explain it
respect
and
it.
then prove us wrong.
Prove us wrong.
And I mean that like I want you to prove me wrong or
it's
him
a
wrong.
Saturday. I have no stress on my mind. I'm chilling. Why not go on a random site where I can do whatever the fuck I want and just chill? You know, I'm not like I could be working or whatever, but I have a good day schedule. I do my work during the day, so at night I don't have to stay up till like 5 a.m. doing work when I
What
can
do you do
just
for
chill.
work?
Yeah, I'm curious. Do you got your own hustle going or what?
Yeah, so I work a part-time job as a warehouse worker.
All
Plus, I'm doing reselling and crypto and all that. Crypto's kind of down, so I can't really say that's my main thing. But reselling.
Like what, FBA or what?
No, like
Oh, it's just cut.
sneakers. I was heavy into the console market when PS5s are going crazy, GPUs were going crazy. GPUs are kind of got down, so
So like
my
street
main-
hustling, street selling, buying, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craigslist deals, Craigslist flips.
so I do that all during the day because at night there's no point. You're not like, why would I want to
What
spend
do
my
you
entire night with-
what do you approximately make a month?
What I make a month altogether with all my income, I'd probably make like 3 to 5K.
Do you have any? I'm curious. And it's not related to his question really, but do you have any goals in life at all?
100% I have goals in life.
You want to share any?
I wanna retire before 30. I wanna make my parents proud by like fucking pay off the mortgage and financially a lot of things. And I just wanna chill. I don't know where in that like it's as generic as it sounds. I'm not trying to work 9 to 5, and as unrealistic as it may sound, retiring before 30, I still have that goal to do it.
I respect it.
So-
I respect.
You're trying to retire by 30. Is that what he said?
Yeah, retire by 30.
Yeah. And just
Okay.
chill.
Are you? Hold on. You say this.
I can already tell you're gonna make fun of me for saying that.
No,
bro.
it's
That's
not.
fine.
Because this is the kind of guy I am. I'm very confrontational. I'll call you on your bullshit. So,
Yeah.
as
go for
are
it.
you doing? What skills are you doing that you're gonna be able to retire by 30, my kid, my guy?
What do you mean?
What
skills?
skills are you learning right now that are gonna be so valuable that you're gonna retire by 30?
I'm my time is valuable, so I'm not wasting a day doing nothing. There's always something I'm doing that's working towards
I
my
understand,
future.
but what are these certifications or what are these degrees or what are these business ideas or guides that you're networking with? What are you doing that's going to set you up that by the time you're 30, in 12 years, you're going to retire? Tell me these things because I'm interested in learning.
I've already made my fair share of connections in the sneaker and business
You're gonna do that when you're 30?
No, these connections will help me by the time that I'm 30, set me up. A lot of these guys are so much more richer than I'll ever be. I promise, but they're gonna help me get to the level I want to be at. Some of these kids I know, it sounds like complete bullshit. They're making 500K a month. It's crazy.
Okay,
And,
how many guys are making 500K a month?
In Canada, not
Huh?
many.
How many guys you know that are making 500K a month?
There's a group of like guys, like each and every guy, they're just making more than another, just more than another. The list keeps going on. There's
But is 500K like a realistic number a month?
500K for me, probably not. Honestly, I just want to retire before 30. Just one of
What's
those. Like, I
500
still have to work
What's 500K a month in a year?
I don't know, 500 times 12, what?
6 million.
Yeah, maybe 6 million a year. Like these guys will help me out, and they are. They're giving me the steps I need within. I guess internally it's the sneaker world, but they're starting to branch out to real estate is also becoming a big thing. And as I progress and get older, I might go out, maybe get a real estate license. See what's that saying? Like I'm just gonna use these guys to help me because
I have an interesting question. You mind if I? No?
Sure.
These people that that are high net worth.
yeah.
What skills did they acquire over time to get to where they are now? What makes people want to pay them X amount of dollars for what they do that they can
Their
make?
work ethic. Their work.
No,
their
no,
work
no,
ethic
no,
is
no.
I'm
insane.
looking for a better answer. Like, you can find millions of people who have crazy work ethic. I go back to my dad's home country in Peru. Motherfucker, the guys on the streets have a higher work ethic than
That is
guys
true.
I've seen
So
in the
let's see.
corporate office,
If I
right?
were to think about it a bit more,
Yeah. So
their
what,
work
what,
ethic
what
plus-
I'm saying is like, what
plus-
skills do they have? Are they in real estate? Like what
Well,
are people
okay,
paying them
there are
for?
a lot of them are coders.
Okay.
They're making a lot of their main income is from making bots. In the sneaker world, bots are a very valuable thing because it helps you acquire very large amounts of sneakers without having to manually put all your information in. These bots will they'll automatically put all your credit card info, everything. So what they've done is they've made these amazing bots that a lot of the sneaker world, not people just in Canada, people in the US.
Yeah.
And the US it's a big country. There's a lot of people. They've branched out and they've got a lot of people using these bots that they've created, and they're making, I don't know like how the prices work, like renting bots or buying it or whatever. But like they amassed a lot of customers through these bots that they've coded.
So
It's mainly software.
all the guys that you've mentioned, these high net worth guys, these are all sneaker world people
The people like I guess I know
that you know.
they're more sneaker world. That's
Okay.
that's that thing. But they probably they know more people that branch into real estate and whatnot. Yeah,
Okay.
there are a lot of them. They're just tech guys.
Yeah. Okay. I've heard.
I
Bots
think
just
I
have
think
strictly
I
real
think
estate.
I think you're 18 and you're throwing terms out there, but I simply
No, come with my bullshit. I want to know.
I simply don't think you have an actual understanding or grasp on how things work in life.
I don't. But I'm
No,
trying.
I
and
think
I'm
you're
learning.
just bullshitting these things. I used to do that too. I used to just say stuff without actually saying anything of substance.
Okay. What? So
I
you think
recognize your
everything I'm saying is
patterns.
bullshit?
Not everything.
No, it's not that it's bullshit. It's just like if you have any 18-year-old talking, they just sound like they're rambling. There's no actual substance
I
in
guess
saying.
I guess that is what a lot of older people think when they
And
listen
another
to teens.
thing you do is like you talk over. Like you think that what you're saying is ever gonna be of any value. You know what I mean? Like you won't let us kind of finish what we're saying before you jump in because you think
No,
that what
I had
you
the chance.
no
Okay,
right
'cause
you
like
just-
right now
you just did it.
now
You just
you
did it.
think
My bad, my
you
bad.
know something
My
that is of more value, but you don't. You know shit all.
I don't.
You know so little, and I don't think that you will ever actually, with what you just said, if I had to bet on it, I would say you would never retire by the time you're 30.
All right.
But that's just how I think. But again, maybe you know these guys help you out. The only thing I have a problem with what you're saying is like these guys are gonna help you out. What is the incentive for them to help you out? Like why? Like I've been friends with Hector for fucking 15 years. Hector doesn't help me financially. I've never even thought about asking him or asking any of my buddies for financial help.
What do you mean by financial help?
Connections, shit like that. I kind of make my own. I can create connections and like create opportunities for myself and work hard at that. But like, I don't have, and even if I have friends in high places, I never even think about being like, oh, these guys are gonna help me out, get to the next level or some shit.
That is a. Can I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a respectable opinion. Like, why are they gonna help me out of everyone? And like, what's the need for them to? Well, I would just say I put it in the trust I have in their friendship, and obviously that sounds like such a childish thing to say because, as time will go, who knows how our friendships will go. But I've known these guys for a while, and at heart, I feel truly they're good guys. And when you brought up how you've known him for 15 years and he hasn't helped you, or you haven't thought of asking him financially, isn't just you two doing this podcast together. This could lead to something. You two, this friendship you have, that's one thing you've made together.
Yeah, but I don't. This is like
where do you?
This is one
can I ask you why
avenue
you
of
decided
like
to do this podcast?
4 or 5 avenues of things that can prevail. So when I told you, like when I asked you, like what skills are you learning? Like right now, I can name
what I'm learning right now?
5 skills I've been learning for the last, I'd say, a good 3 years, where they're gonna help me in 8 to 10 years, right? That's not including like anything I invest into. Like that's just pure skill that you're trying to learn. Now, I'm not saying I'm a genius or I'm smart. I think among my friends, the ones that are academics, I'm like below them. But like street dudes that I knew from back in the day, I'm clearly above them. Like academically, mentally, like stuff they say is like spewed garbage most of the time because they party too much, right?
Yeah.
So like how you're talking is a combination of like you being a street guy and also being like a little hustler, but like also at the same time you're too young to have substance. So I'm not really blaming you. I'm just pointing out things I see.
Yeah.
So like don't take it to heart.
I'll address something else actually.
I'm all for learning.
I'll address
If I
something
were to
else that
take
you
my heart-
mentioned because
Sorry.
he asked you, what's the incentive for these people in your circle to help you out, help you reach higher goals, all these things. And he didn't mean it as so much as diss, as trying to get you to see if there are actually any reasons or incentives. When you brought up the example of why we're doing this together, apart from our friendship, which sure, some could argue is an incentive, but kind of not really. The incentive for me to do this with him or vice versa is that we both have equity in this project that we're doing. So it's not like one person's benefiting and the other person's not. There's benefit to both of us working together towards this. And you could have used that as an example for you, right? If you just came back and answered him like, yeah, well, you know what? The guys really respect me because I'm promising and whatever I'm working in, and they say that, you know, I can do big things and that eventually that I'll be helping them or I'll be doing things for them and we'll do projects. That could have been a fair answer, right? But you didn't come up with that. And that's not to say that you don't know about it, but you kind of took that question the wrong way when he was just trying to point out to you, like, are there any reasons at all for these people to work with you or help you or etc.?
I thought of it more differently. I can see it, but your answer is also valid, and I see myself being put in that same situation. Us being put together. I did have early on. I already used one of the people I know,
Yeah.
and we did a little startup together.
There you go. Right.
I'm trying to remember what we did.
That's
Yeah.
an example right there. There could be more.
We did a real estate thing where we were making a website for some realtor, but it was just like a little startup. See how our digital marketing skills are, and we researched. Then we thought of drop shipping, but drop shipping is it's a weird
Sure.
it's a weird thing.
We got a buddy who's been doing that for some years, and it's a fucking mess. But
Yeah, drop too much. Yeah.
sure, there's an example. You could find more of those examples in the future, as long as you, I don't know, jump in at any point here. Don't worry about it. If you feel that you have a plan for what you're gonna do, or at least even think that eventually you will develop a plan, and you're not just gonna fucking freewheel this to get to this magical number of 30 and retire with all this money in your account, and you're just gonna live off of it. Great.
Yeah.
If you got a plan, then great. Or you think you're gonna get towards a plan, fine. But if you just think that it's gonna happen because of the way that you've been doing things, and you're hustling, or you're doing this, you're doing that, and it's just gonna happen, a bit unrealistic. And hopefully,
I
hopefully you
understand
see
it's
it,
very unrealistic.
right? Well, that's all. Because
It's,
you have lofty goals, and I actually do respect you for having that in your head of wanting to retire by 30. But as my boy over here pointed out, some of the shit is just a bit like you don't have the answers, and you're not yet okay with accepting that you don't. That marks a sign of someone who's coming into their own and into their own age, is understanding that there's things that they have no idea what they're doing, and they're okay with that. They don't feel the need to try and pretend that they do know those things.
Yeah, I'm going for the fucking fuck all attitude. I'm just going for it.
I think that's a
'Cause
stupid
I know
mentality
myself.
to have.
I know myself, and if I start acting like I don't know what I'm doing, it's just it comes down to my mentality, and I feel like I'm just gonna give up.
Your
So I wanna keep
mentality
pushing through.
doesn't matter, bro. In this world, in a capitalistic world, what matters? Skill. Being able to flip something. Being able to have like one original
Yeah.
skill that nobody else has. Unless you're
Yeah.
working towards an art, like you're learning something now, right? Let's say, for example, you're learning to be a mechanic, right?
Yeah,
Learning to be a mechanic as an apprentice, you make nothing. But when you have your own shop, you might make $40,000-$50,000 a month, right?
yeah,
Now, that jump may seem ordinary, but that is like having a plan, right? Having a set schedule, steady thing that if I run it through that guy and be like, hey, what are you doing this year? What are you getting done this year? He can give me 6 direct things. Oh, I'm finishing my level 3 fucking mechanics. I'm going to be in my level 4 next year. Another 1,600 hours on the job. And then I'm doing my IP. I'm going to get my red seal. He can tell me that.
Yeah.
Or like an engineer be like, okay, I'm learning fucking, whatever. I'm learning structural this week. And I'm having my midterms, whatever. And I'm graduating, 2027, right? You need to have that. Because what you're saying, like this shit about chilling and not giving a fuck, that may sound like the thing that you're supposed to be doing, but honestly, bro, couldn't be further away from the truth. You should be
No,
pushing.
I'm debating my
You
skills
should
right
be
now.
pushing to like go into university, learn a
I'm in
skill, that is gonna make that you can actually do the research and be like, okay, what's the average median salary for this? How many jobs are out there in this? Wherever you live, like Toronto, Greater Toronto area, how many jobs are out there? How good does my grades have to be? Stuff like that. Not like flipping, I don't know. The problem you don't understand is like when you acquire a skill, like a very valuable skill, like let's say you're a software engineer, okay?
Yeah,
Out of the general public, only very few percentage of people can be that. And the higher the lower the percentage of people of general public that can be this specific career or have that specific skill will determine how much that person gets paid. So if you're a very rare type of person with a very rare skill, you're going to be paid a lot of money,
100%.
whatever it is, right? But
100%.
from what you're saying is like I think you need to sit down with like the best advice I can give you right now, sit down with an actual planner when you're ready and you don't have an ego, because you still have this childish I still have it too. It's not a big deal. I'm just calling you on what you are.
Yeah,
You have this like male ego thing that you think you're the best, and you shouldn't have any ego right now. You should be a sponge. The way you're going about it, thinking you know what you're doing, you have no fucking idea, kid.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You have no idea. But to think that you do is not the best. Recognizing that you don't will help you. And I think you should
100%.
go with your mom or go with your dad, whoever you're closer with and whoever you think is smarter, and go to an actual like counselor. Sit down with them and see like what you're good at. If you're going to uni, go to a university counselor. If you're not going to uni, you just get a regular counselor and like do a career planning and see. Because I think if the way you're going about it, I think your schedule is like, honestly, bro, nonsense. That's what I think. But again, my shit's harsh as fuck. But this is how I would want to be talked to. I'd want to be talked to like this when I was 18. I pray to
100%.
fucking God I could go back.
And
to
that's
time.
why you get both of us. That's why you get me too. That's why I'm even wearing a white shirt. I'll talk to you nicer. I'll tell you that your shit's not too crazy.
no, I did
whatever.
everything.
You get both of us. So if you think
respect
I'm a fucking idiot and I'm too soft, great. You got fucking guy over here. And if this guy's going too hard at you, then you got me. So then you got both of
Nah, I
us.
respect it. I'm doing my thing. I'm trying.
That's why you got funny but foul, because it's two.
But yeah, wait, what is this podcast though?
Funny but foul. You want to type that for him or what?
Yo, what was your name again?
My name, you can call me Uzi.
Oh, okay, now I know you're for the streets, bro. You're a silly bitch, Uzi. You're a silly
I need to
bitch.
keep my W. I can't let people know who I am like that.
Bro, you're nobody. Let's be honest here. It's funny but foul. Look us up on YouTube, on Insta. You got Insta, little. No,
Alright.
your name is fucking Kyle, dude.
How the fuck is the homie who's drinking a cup talking? Oh, what the hell?
That
We
is
got
cool.
a podcast. Hey, we got a fucking bonfire.
That's cool.
You
It's
guys doing Brokeback Mountain over there or what? Sucking dick and just getting fucked in the ass by each other.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, the Bears are doing all the work. Don't worry about it.
Ah!
I love it.
Yeah,
Mother
yeah.
Nature at its
Okay.
finest.
Yeah, just
Can you guys introduce yourselves? Can you introduce yourselves at least?
yeah. They call me Top G, and this is the Topper G.
Top and topper.
Topper G?
Yeah, top and
Hey,
topper.
they call me the Topper G. So I'm topping all of y'all.
Damn, bro, you're like a bear.
So you're basically a power bottom.
Yeah. I get fucked in the ass. Like,
Yeah, you're a fucking power bottom, bro. That's what you are. If you're a Topper G, you're a fucking power
The
bottom, bro.
topper G.
hey,
Fuck.
do you guys want to see a Forerunner?
No, does that
Is that
something
a
sexual
is that
or
a
what?
euphemism for something?
Yeah.
Oh god, dude, I'm gonna say something like
A Forerunner is a car. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
I don't know, man. I was concerned.
I
was
don't
like,
know, man. White guy named Kyle. It could be anything.
My name is Daniel, and I'm fucking Russian. Иди нахуй, сука, блядь.
Ah, das vidanya.
До свидания, сука. You see? You guys want to learn some Russian words?
Hell yeah. All right.
Okay. What do you want to know?
All I know is two words: mushina and genshina. That's boy, girl. That's all I know.
Oh, what the fuck? You have to learn the cuss words, G.
All right, teach me some.
All right, tell me what you want to know, and I'll tell it.
Tell me, go fuck your mother. How do I say that?
Go fuck your. Hey, hold up. We're gonna talk with all the homies because we have Ukrainian, Moldovan, Russian. We have everyone here. 1 second. Я буду трахать твою маму. Я буду трахать твою маму.
Is that a common like diss? Like, what do people diss in Russia? Do they diss families?
Oh.
Do they diss you? Do they diss where you're
They
from?
usually it's you. It's usually like a personal thing,
Okay.
and they'll be like, иди нахуй, сука, что с тобою, блядь, в голове, блядь, я тебя зарежу, долбоёб.
That sounds intense.
That's a paragraph, my guy.
Yeah, bro. That's like the
We're trying to
was a
learn. We're
sentence.
trying to learn the basics.
yeah, like teach
No,
us
guys, that was a sentence. A paragraph? How are you guys switching from cameras to cameras?
The same way you're talking a paragraph in a couple sentences.
magic.
Magic.
What the hell?
Time travel.
What about just fuck you?
Fuck you, it's just, иди нахуй.
Иди нахуй.
That's where we start.
Oh, perfect. Иди нахуй.
Иди нахуй.
That's it.
Perfect. You
That's-
guys are literally, you guys are natural.
You just gotta start simple.
Appreciate that, dude.